One of the reasons I think that I've fallen in love with Tibetan medicine, I was gonna say, Tibetan Buddhism is actually it's maybe because I fell in love with Chinese system of medicine and spirituality and Indian, South Asian, Vedic medicine and spirituality, um, and Tibet is kind of like a mix of those a little bit, but I don't know if that's exactly the right way to put it. But anyway, that there's a precision, like the I love the devotion and like the as Ram Dass put it one time, like Hinduism is so gauche. I think that's the way to pronounce it, and like bright colors and sounds and incense. It's all this like overstimulation and stuff, and like emotional intoxication stuff, and then like the Chinese, and it's all about like the deity and whatnot. I mean, that's not totally true, but and then like the Chinese are like non-deistic, uh, um, like, and I love this thing about like the if I believe in myself that I am an individual and whatnot, there should actually be some resonance then with like the Western atheist doesn't have a resonance with the micro and the macro because they believe in I, but they don't believe in a God, And so in India, there's resonance because it's like, oh, I believe in myself and I believe in a God, and then or gods, right? And then in China, there's a resonance because it's like I don't believe in God, but then I also don't believe in self for myself too. But like so there's like a clearness and a clarity, like an a sobriety. And actually, Lu Ming said this about Indian styles of meditation, that that it's like it's intoxication. He was saying it was trance, that you induce a trance and then you meditate inside of that trance, and that the Chinese system of the Taoist system of meditation is like you just never induce a trance. You just stop all trances, right? And so it's like, yeah, it's like the intoxication path and the sobriety path, and but anyways, like with the Buddhist stuff, it's like there's such a yeah. I think with the Tibetan Buddhism, it's like there's a devotional aspect to the guru is one thing, guru yoga, lama yoga, and then there's also like the like very like cold, clear, precise, non-deistic, you know, um, workings of the mind. It's scholastic as well. So like they have a term geshe, uh, and so like a lot of these, and it means basically like a doctor in Buddhist studies, um, and so like you basically have this like a PhD or beyond, I think maybe, studies in this whole system, um, and and you're practicing it. So it's like in the West we have this like, oh, you could be a PhD in chemistry, but there's no alchemy, right? It's not like you're not actually practicing it on yourself. You're like applying it to this like dead objective world outside of you and whatnot. Um, and so they're like they're serious meditators and practitioners, and they are uh, knowledgeable and like extremely well read and extremely well thought and debated and whatnot. And so yeah, and I like that mix of like heart and head, and yeah, and I love the His Holiness the Dalai Lama for this reason as well, because I saw these videos uh, of him, and I immediately I saw him in a different way than I'd ever seen him. I saw him as a total scholar, as well as like the super sweet, humble, simple monk um, and leader. But it's like, oh, he's actually, because he was talking to these Buddhist practitioners, and they were asking questions and stuff.